Greetings and salutations, my artsy friends. Good morning, Sue. How are you? Hi, Christy. How are you? Thank you. Thank you for the well wishes, Miss Jan. Christy, you must be brand new here. If you would follow and like anncorbierescottdesigns on Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube, I would greatly appreciate it. Thank you, Sue. It's just crazy because it doesn't feel like a year, and when I think back to how much I've grown and learned over the whole year, holy tamale, it has been a whole year. And how crazy that it happened during a pandemic. Come on, that's insane, right? So, thank you, Laura. Thank you. I'm so excited. I'm so excited to, well, you know, I'm usually pretty excited about just life in general, right? Pretty good. I've got a pretty good life. Hey, Allison, thank you. And isn't it hard to believe it's been a whole year? Isn't it? It's just crazy. It's just crazy. Do you remember when I was driving someplace and I was picking your brain about, thank you, Beth. Thank you. Do you remember, Allison, when I was picking your brain about Alabama? Oh, I was drawing the embroidery pattern for Alabama, and I just kept picking her brain. But what about this? And what about that? And it was amazing. I wish I could convey how utterly grateful I am for every printable that people have bought, for every class that you've taken, that you've trusted me with your time and your hey, Aunt Mer, and your precious time. That's the most important thing, right? We don't get time back. So I'm so grateful that you chose to spend your time with me and that you trusted me on this artsy journey for a year. And let's keep going, right? So would somebody, Keely, would you, I have a piece of paper and some, and a pen here to write down prices. I just, and I have some washi tape to tape the names to everything. But if somebody would take backup notes for me, I would greatly appreciate it. So I presume that you've all met Auntie Sylvia. Good morning, Hetty. How are you? Auntie Sylvia, I think, is on this morning. Is she, Kath? So, Auntie Sylvia, thank you very much, Keels. Hey, Sarah. What a great day for a party. It is supposed to be so dang hot here. It is supposed to be 103 today. Oh, thank you so much, Allison. That's awesome. That's awesome. Hey, Denise. Okay, so Auntie Sylvia is a hoot, but she loves flowers like I love flowers. And if you read about her, you'll know that she has a very dry sense of humor, and you really have to pay attention, because if not, you think she's insulting you or telling you what a dope you are. And maybe she is sometimes, I don't know. But she's delightful. She's delightful. So, it's 6 p.m. in the Netherlands. Very cool. Very cool. So have you had your dinner yet or not yet? Oh, I'm so glad that, I can't believe how fast that got to you, Hetty. Seriously, it went so fast, didn't it? She is a hoot. She is a hoot, that Auntie Sylvia. And she is, so she is my mother-in-law's sister, so Jeff's auntie. And we just have a blast hanging out with her. And with Kath, who became my fast friend years ago. We just met at a wedding a million years ago, and I'm just going to tell you, we just hit it off immediately. And we had ourselves a time. Okay, so let's, shall we get painting a little bit, and then we could start doing the drawing? That might be a good idea. So I've already started painting on this one. I wanted a super colorful birthday cake, because that's kind of my jam. But you know, you do you. You paint however you want. I did, this one, I had some ideas of what I wanted to do months ago. And so this is like the 17th version of this flower cake. But, and then the wish thing, I've kind of really playing with that, like a word blocked out and then surrounded by images. And so look for more of that in the future. Auntie Sylvia I told you she's a hoot, because she said, what is the big for? And she thought that I was talking about her, about, after she ate all the cake. But I would never do that. You know I wouldn't do that. And she knows I wouldn't do that. That's not my jam. But I did it so you could put it down here, wish big. And you could paint it and then fussy cut it down here. That was my thought. But you know, you do you. And you take the cake, and Auntie Sylvia certainly takes the cake. She's the absolute best. And hello you. I just thought those were some open-ended greetings and sentiments. But remember that I keep all of my sentiments from my printables in a container, and then I can, if I wanted this to be happy birthday, I could dig through here and find a happy birthday one and put it in here. They all kind of fit each other. Do you know what I'm saying? So, oh, thanks, Keels. Hey, Sherry. Thanks for getting back to me so quick. Oh, ha, 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 Catherine. Oh, ha, ha, ha. So I have lots of prizes. Like I said, Victor was very generous, and I have some of my new funky fossil designs. And this time, you know, I do get smarter as time goes by, I think. And so I did get a bigger bowl this time, and I folded all of the strips up with all of your names on it. I'm still kicking it old school. Whatever. Did anybody happen to watch the new Amazon movie last night? It was so good. It was so good. Hi, Jamie. Hi, Ruth Ann. Hey, Lynn. Someday we'll get to make art together in person. But hey, Lynn, I am working on bringing wordsmith art to virtual land. So be on the lookout for that. Lynn has taken my wordsmith art class for years. For years, we have just made beautiful art together, haven't we? Haven't we? Let's see. Oh, Renee, I'm so glad you're here. I'm so glad you're here. And so meet Auntie Sylvia, the newest celebratory art printable. Oh, thanks, Denise. Thank you. I know. We're just going to have to like meet and go to lunch or something, Lynn. Lynn does not live very far from me. That's why I say that. So I started painting this, and you know, it's crazy because I used like a whole bunch of different palettes to paint this one. So I'm just gonna calm my brain, and me too, Jan, me too. Okay, so I haven't painted the center of these two, and I want to, like, I noticed that this green, I need to jiggy-jaggy blend out a little bit better, I think. And this, you know what's so crazy? I was mixing my own colors because why wouldn't I? And this kind of started out as an aqua, but it ended up being kind of this crazy green. Oh, the centers of these. So I'm thinking I want to do maybe something green. Since it's the center of a pink flower, and that's opposite on the color wheel, right? I'm going to do the same color here. And then those circles, I think, if you met her in person, she would set your heart aflutter too, Jan. She's delightful. Catherine is probably gagging right now, but I don't care. She has a very dry sense of humor too. So you got to pay attention when you're around her too. But we fell in love with, like, we have a massive love of art and shoes and our cute husbands who everybody thinks looks alike when I don't know that they really look that much alike, but whatever. And our family. We have an amazing family. We have an amazing, amazing family. And so it's so cool to meet someone for the first time and just immediately hit it off, you know? So I'm kind of digging that green on there. And it seems like maybe my pink I want that like a little bit deeper pink inside of the dots, because then I can always come back with my white gel pen and add and lighten that up, you know, with just a few dots, and that'll add some immediate dimension. Okay, let's see. Shut up, Kath. Shut up. That's so funny, Jan. That's so funny. Hi, Linda. You must be brand new here too. So join us. Today is the 1 year anniversary birthday. I don't know. I never know what to call it, so whatever. Anyway, today is the 1 year birthday of anncorbierescottdesigns.com. And so we are having ourselves a paint party. We're having some giveaways. We're just going to have ourselves a blast. She is very British. They all are. They all are. But I will just tell you, Catherine acts like she's tough, but she's not. She's a complete marshmallow. When we stayed at their house, and she and John gave up their bedroom for Jeff and I. We were so exhausted when we got to their house. And they had just had their bathroom remodeled, and they let us, we were the first people to use that bathroom. We were the first people to take showers in that bathroom. How amazing is that? She's just the loveliest. She's just the loveliest. And we do laugh and laugh and laugh when we're together. So I don't know what... Hey, Carm. How are you? So, Carmen, I will post it as soon as I get off here. It does. Well, my style is my style, Hetty. They all kind of blend, don't they? Carmen created a card that I'll post after class today using this art printable, and you will see well, many of my team have created cards with this same printable. Every time I come out with a new printable, I'm always amazed and delighted with how they see it and how they grow it. Do you know what I mean? It's just crazy to me. It's just crazy to me. Hello, Miss Denise Crawford. How are you? Oh, I got a little bit of pink on there. Well. Oh, shush up. Shush up. Shush up, Kath. I just remember we had driven for like 8 hours. And we were so happy to get to your house. And you made that delicious chili, and we were so hungry. I don't know that we stopped to take a breath. We just kept eating. So I'm just going to work on my independent piece of art down here and hope that all of you are painting as well. So wait till you see what Carmen did with the letters in Wish. Very cool. Very cool. All right. So I want to make it nice and deep green right here under the petals, right? Because we know there's a shadow there. We'll do it right the same here too, because look, right here, this leaf is on top of this leaf, and then this petal is on top of this leaf. So we have even more areas of deep color. And I'm just going to keep adding slowly but surely, and just pull that color out. Oh, so did anybody watch the new Tom Clancy movie last night? It was so good. So, oh, I wanted to talk about, so I posted the May calendar, and there are little, I don't remember the exact days, so you'll have to go back and look on the calendar, but there are 3, I think, in the month of May, where it says watch social media. So you need to watch social media for an artsy surprise. I can hardly wait. It'll be super fun. Okay, so I'm gonna let that dry. And then I think I wanna do this flower either in pinks or oranges. I kind of love the pinks. So I'm using this Jane Davenport palette that I don't use very often at all. But I felt like, remember we were talking last week about how, or maybe it was this week, I don't know, to pull things out that you haven't used in a while. And so that's what I'm doing. I'm taking some old friends out of the drawer and seeing where they take me. Don't forget also to be sure to check out the YouTube channel, the Anne Corbiere-Scott YouTube channel, because Michelle has posted some amazing videos on there and will continue to post videos on there, sharing her amazing Copic talent. So Copics are alcohol markers. Do you remember, we talked about them when I was visiting Kath. So pro markers are similar. And I think here we have, what's the other one? Spectrum. What's the, Jan, you have them. What is that? Spectrum. It's the alcohol markers by them. I don't remember the name. But anyway, check her out because you will, I'm telling you, you will learn so much. I'm just mesmerized by her videos. I could just watch them forever and a day. She's amazing. And I'm so lucky that she's on my team. I'm so grateful for every girl who has stuck with me and shared their amazing talents. Oh, one other thing I want to talk to you about is next Saturday, Spectrum Illustrators, there you go. Next Saturday, I am taking part in a my very first IG hop. I don't think I've done that, but shoot, I don't know. If I did, it was a long time ago. Anyway, we are, so a few members of our team are participating in a mental health awareness Instagram hop next Saturday, and I drew some special artwork for that will debut on Saturday or Friday night if I get a wild hair like I did last night. Oh, there you go, Michelle. Yes, or Nancy, I'm telling you, Michelle's video, she just walks you through her whole process. She shares exactly what colors she uses and why, and I'll tell you why she's so knowledgeable. Michelle teaches has a series of classes called Copic College, and that's how I kind of came to know her. Is a friend of mine went to her Copic College and said, Anne, you've got to, that's when I was still kind of like riding the fence about Copics. I was like, I don't know. And then, so she turned me on to Michelle, and I started following her. And every time I colored something with a Copic marker, I would tag her. This is so embarrassing to admit. And one day she just sent me a note and she was like, Anne, why do you keep tagging me? And I don't know that I ever, well, maybe I finally fessed up that it was because I wanted her to kind of look at what I was doing, and that my friend Jan had told me that she was the most amazing Copic teacher. And so when she agreed to design for me, I was over the moon. So you see, I'm kind of pulling it out on the edges and then doing my jiggy jiggy blend, and that's going to create some really nice dimension and shape to the flower petals. So I think I probably need to let that dry. I'm still hemming and hawing about the cake plate. I don't know. I feel like I want it to be done. Aren't Michelle's, her videos are amazing. They're just amazing. So I'm going to start with a base of gray, I feel like, for the cake plate, the cake stand, because I feel like I don't want it to compete with the flowers. You know what I mean? So I'm going to just start with a base of gray. And then see where I go after that, after I ponder it a little longer. Remember, we're not in a race. We can just take our time. All right. Let's see. Hi, Linda Harrington. How are you? So nice to see you. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Please be sure to follow and like Anne Corbiere-Scott Designs on Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube. I would greatly appreciate that. And then be sure to ask to join our private Facebook group, Let's Get Artsy with Anne Corbiere-Scott. We have all kinds of fun there. We post there. We share. It's the greatest creative community It is the best. It's the best, best, best. So I think let's test out the pink petals and see if they've, well, I'm sure you are going to paint a lime green cake stand, Miss Lori. Lime green happens to be her favorite color, if no one picked up on that. But it would look kind of like a stem, wouldn't it? That might be kind of cool. That's the beauty of a printable, right? You can do it 75 different ways if you want. So I'm just going to continue to do that jiggy blend on these petals. And then we'll do some drawing. I'll blend these out and then we'll do a drawing. So I'm feeling like I want to I decided that I'm going to break up the, whoops. So I'm going to pull some of that color off and dry my paintbrush a little bit more. Because that feels like it's, yeah. It's going to take a little bit of surgery, I think. Add a little more pink. If your brush has too much water on it, it's gonna like pull the color. Do you see it? If the paint is too wet and your brush is too wet, that's what happens. This big white line. So try to avoid that, because then you've got to try and add some more paint to it. So I think I'm going to leave those and we'll do some drawings and then come back to it, because I'm feeling like I'm forcing the issue. So here we go. So I have, oh no, I should pull my bowl with all the names. La la la. Okay, so I have a couple of, so I have some stamp sets. My newest one from Funky Fossil called Artsy by Corbiere-Scott, and I have this one is called Hello Gorgeous. This is the first one I did for Funky Fossil. So, and I have, okay, so let's do a drawing for this giant pack of washi tape from Victor at High Supply. Look at them. They're so pretty. So there's like a periwinkle and then blue and then kind of a pinky coral and then green. Oh my gosh, so pretty. So let's pull a name. Da 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 da. Donna. So Donna, I don't know exactly how to pronounce that. Donna Picchio. I'm gonna just washi tape her name to that. So that's the first one. And then the next one is this Summer Cranes, and it's all beautiful stickers from China. So let's Kim Klinkovitz, Klinkovsky. So I'm going to do the washi tape on hers too. That's awful pretty. Look at the box, is awful pretty, isn't it? Oh, look at this washi paper. Isn't that beautiful? A whole pack of it. I don't know how many sheets are in here, but you'll be happy. And it's super fun to play with. And I will say, if you create if you win any of these prizes or have won prizes from High Supply before, be sure to tag them when you use them and post them on your social media. Victor is the loveliest, and he will probably, ooh, Lori Henny. He will probably repost your beautiful creation using his products. He's generous and kind and has the coolest products. Lori Hennig. Okay, what else? Okay, so now I have, okay, so I'm going to do these three together and then the other ones together. So this prize package of these dimensional rainbows and these cupcakes and sweets, super cute. And then these are, hey Carol, are, hey Lisa, how are you? Like little mermaid scales. How cool are those? So let's draw a name for that. Donna won again. Remember, if you purchased a class or made sure that you liked and followed Corbiere-Scott Designs. I wrote all those names out last night while I was watching the movie. I know, kicking it old school. Okay, so this is an amazing prize. Look at this. All of these doodads. I'm sure Victor has a better name for it. These are. I'll show you my favorites. These are some of my favorites. The clear saucers, the droplets, the mix of clear droplets, because there's medium, big, medium, and small, and then the black and white clay hearts. But then look at these. Look at all of these, and they're a little bit dimensional and so much color. There's these iridescent rainbow flower cups. Those are awful pretty. Think of those in, all of these could be in a shaker card. They could be, oh, this one is spring flowers. This one is clay puppies, spring bees, and smiley faces, emojis. But it looks like they're all smileys. Anyway, this whole group is going to Nancy Laberty. So I'm going to need to find a clean spot to put this so I'll know. So that 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 prizes came from one box. So we have more of those too. Let's do whoops. Oh goodness. Let's do one of the Hello Gorgeous stamp sets. And these are, because they're made in Britain, their sizing is different than ours. Look at the size of these stamps. They're so big. This would cover like the entire front of an A2 card. How cool is that? Oh, thanks, Elaine. You know what's so crazy about this bowl? I made it at one of those paint pottery places. We used to do that for family occasions, you know, birthdays or whatever. I love it too. I love the colors. Okay, Kay Miller Marshall is the winner of that. Last time I was a dum-dum and I had like just the flat pieces of paper in a much smaller bowl. Okay, here's the next set of, these are Dreams of Life sticker gift box from High Supply. And let's see, who's got that? Hetty! all the way to the Netherlands. I'll be sending you mail again. Let's see how long it takes this time. I sent Hetty mail from my, so I did that first IG giveaway because I needed to kind of learn how that works before I, you know, anywho. Okay, so this, look at these 2 rolls of glittery washi tape. So that, let's do these, and oh, look at these little doodads. So there's a little bear and some cakes and ice creams. Super cute candies. So these 3, whoops. Melinda May. So if you're not here, but I call your name, be sure to, well, I'll send you a note and ask for your mailing address so I can get these things off to you. Everybody take a drink. All right, let's see. Okay, so now, oh, look at this one. So this box of washi, they're all like pinks and golds and blacks. Oh, they're so pretty. So pretty. Miss Time. I think I had some blank pieces of paper in here. Valerie Thorpe. Yay, congratulations, Valerie. And you know what? I think I ran out of my washi. I know I have some more over here. There we go. You know, who has 1 roll of washi, for crying out loud? No one. Okay. Oh, I have another one of these beautiful washi paper packs. I'm sure any one of you could create something amazing out of that. Let's see. Valerie Thorpe again. Valerie Thorpe had a lot of entries in the group. Oh, and we have another one of these multi-packs of doodads from Victor. We have the spring bees, we have the puppy ones. Look at these red hearts. Oh my gosh, I use these a lot too. Those are pretty, and they're a little bit embossed. Here's 2 more of my favorites. Look at these. These clay stars and these clay multicolor hearts. Love that. Oh, look at this one's pretty. Look at that's kind of, look at that mix. Isn't that pretty? And I will just tell you, and clear droplets, love those because they can go on anything. They can look like beads of water. They can do all kinds of things. And then here's those, oh, these are Elsa's Sunset. So Elsa, like in Frozen. So I will say that what was I gonna say? It was good too. Oh, Victor packs these like he measures them out and packages them himself with like his family. So just know that you are supporting if you purchase through Victor, you are supporting another small business, and I think that's about the greatest thing in the world. That's for sure. That's the backbone of America. Okay, this is going to Tracy Brown. I will send messages to anybody who doesn't. Look at that pitiful piece of washi tape. For anybody who doesn't, who isn't on here right now, or I'll hunt you down and find out your mailing address. That's for sure. So that's another whole box gone. Let's see. We have another whole box, and we have ooh, Okay, is this the same one? Stunning Beauty. So this is a different pack of this box of stickers. The boxes are gorgeous, aren't they? Like, you could use this paper in your art journal. And that string, come on. You know, I can make anything out of anything. Don't you find that to be true? Victor is awesome. He's amazing. I'm telling you, he's so generous and kind. And he's been supportive of me since the jump. That's for sure. Okay, this is going to Jazz Babin. And each box is a little bit different. That's kind of interesting. He's made each one slightly different. This one, oh, that's pretty too, isn't it? It's the, well, this one has, the other one had pinks, I think, and this one has some reds and blues, blacks. Oh, and look at that navy. That's awful pretty. And the winner is Kina Hansen Nunziet. I'm not. We are great at, swear, we are great at reusing, aren't we? Come on. How many of you can say that you have said, I can make something out of that? Whether it's the oatmeal box or, I don't know, anything, the wrapping that something came in. Especially for art journalers. In my art journal, remember Jennifer sent me something from Australia? I took apart the envelope that it came in, and it's the base of an art journaling page in my art journal. I'm not kidding. Because it was cool, right? I have a stack of, like, when I get things in the mail from other Etsy shops or those kinds of things, I save all of the stickers that they send me or the envelopes, and I'm telling you, when my gram passed, that's what I told my aunts that I wanted. I wanted all kinds of little weird paper stuff, and they saved a whole bunch of weird paper stuff. I love all that stuff, because then it's like she's with me all the time when I'm art journaling. Kina Hansen. Nunziate. I don't know. I'm probably not pronouncing it correctly. I'm sorry. Let's see. Another pack of washi paper. Gail's Adventures. She's a new follower. That's nice. And then, okay, so this pack of doodads is a bit different. So this one are silver crystals. I love those too because they just add a little something something, and they're a little bit dimensional. Rose gold cups, those are awful pretty. Here's some more of those mermaid scales, that mix of multicolor, kind of, they're faceted pieces. I don't know, it says rhinestones, but they're faceted. Like, it's gonna bump up a little bit. But Carmen told me that if you wrap your oh, and here, and some clay hearts, just in time for the 4th of July or whatever, you know. I think Armed Forces Day is coming up, all kinds of things. So Funky Fossil stamps are available either directly from Funky Fossil Stamps in the UK, or they are available in the States from a store called Frantic Stamper. And I said I would put the links to that the other day, and I totally didn't. I'm sorry. But I will What did you say? Even the, oh, absolutely the tissue paper, especially if the tissue paper has some kind of a design on it. I want to put that in my art journal too. That's for sure. Let's mix these up again for this last pack of doodads. Valerie Thorpe. Holy smokes, Valerie's won 3 things. But we still have stamp sets to give away. And some free art printables. Oh, there we go. Okay, so I have 3 of these artsy stamp sets from Funky Fossil, but I also have, so every year I do the one little word, and every year I have Colleen Atara, I think is how you pronounce her name. Anyway, she cuts words from salvaged materials, and her stuff is so cool. So if you get a chance, follow her on Instagram, Colleen Atara. So I have one extra one this year called Love. So I'm going to give that away. Thanks, Hetty. Hetty, can you do a link for Sarah's Funky Fossils too, please? She's the loveliest. Okay. So this one, Love, goes to Laura. And I didn't even write your name, Laura Sherman. I didn't write your last name. I just wrote your first name. Because I think there's only one Laura in this group so far. But we're growing. We're growing. We're growing. So let's draw for a, ooh, Aunt Myrrh. Aunt Myrrh is the one who won this one. I just happen to know your address, Aunt Myrrh. She's the loveliest, my Aunt Myrrh. I'll just tell you. Let's see. Okay, let's see. Jennifer Martina Dakima. I'm probably murdering that, sorry. Let's see. Me too, Michelle, or Me Too, Renee. There's not much artsy stuff that I don't dabble in, that's for sure. Oh, thank you so much, Hetty. So that's where you can get my, I haven't checked Frantic Stamper to see if she has the latest release. I presume so. It takes a little while sometimes for it to get to the States. Okay. And here, da-da-da-da. Deanna Blasky. That's the last stamp set. So I'm going to do free art printables so you can, the way that we did it last time, I felt like worked okay. So if your name is drawn, just let me know which one you'd like free. But that doesn't mean that you can't wait a little bit. Do you know what I mean? And get one of the ones in the near future. Okay, so this one is Tina Ashton. She is a designer for Funky Fossil. So Tina Ashton is a free art printable. Okay. Let's see. Da 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 da. Michelle Magno. Why am I keeping that? So I will contact you if you're not watching and you if you're not watching and you won, I will contact you. Terry Harper Langer. Rosanna. She's an Arizona girl. Joni Combs Robinson. La 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 la. Jan Golden. Jan Golden, would you like to wait until the next one? Absolutely, Hetty. Absolutely. I would love it if you did one of my printables. So how about, so you can go on the website and pick one out, or pick, you know, pick a couple out. Well, just go on the website and pick one out, and then I will send them to you. Lickety split. That's so generous of you. Lori Hennig. Okay, so because Hetty is trading in hers, let's see. Keely, you get Hetty's prize. Let me, I think, which one did she have? Oh gosh. Okay. This. All right. Okay. Let's paint a little bit more. I know we're coming to the end of class, but whatever. Whatever. I just want to paint with my pals. I think I want to add a little bit more pink. See, I'm going to have to kind of work with this pink because of coming in before it was all the way dry. That's kind of, it makes almost like a watermark, for lack of a better word. Thank you all so very much. I just, seriously, every moment that we've spent together, every penny that you've spent to support me being a working artist is more greatly appreciated than you'll ever know. More than you'll ever know. And this is never too late to embrace your, you know, your dream. Hey, Joanne, how are you? How are you? So, I think I'm gonna fiddle around with these flowers a little bit more. I think I'm going to, like these, all of these flowers that I colored the same prime my gel pen there. Like the ones that I painted the same color as the rest of the flower, I want to do some white gel pen in there to kind of make it pop a little bit more and add a little visual interest. Yep, that's looking how I want it to look. It's not really going to show up in this yellow, I don't think, but maybe on the blue. Is anybody else painting along? I hope. Yeah, look at that. That white just makes the other colors just pop, doesn't it? I think especially because of the word wish, because the word wish is so... Bye, Kath and the Hoot. I love you both. And I kind of like John, too. And Evie and Zoe. Love to you all. I always think that this white just adds like the perfect, it just like automatically brightens everything, you know? So I'm dying to know, how are you guys going to paint Sylvia? Are you going to do like all one color of flowers? Are you going to do multiple colors like mine? Are you going to do like a palette of all blues or all pinks or pastels, or you know? I'm just going to tell you, that is so fun for me to see what everybody, how everybody interprets it, you know? Taking a moment to reprime my gel pen. You know, it gets a little bit of paint on it, and so you kind of have to just roll it off sometimes on a piece of scratch paper and then come back. It makes a difference, that's for sure. Lovely. Oh, thanks, Carm. I can't wait for everybody to see what you did with the Sylvia, because it's so different. I love that. I'm telling you, it just delights me beyond imagination how just have the best team in all the land. I know, isn't that the most fascinating, Hetty? Even with the stamp sets, any of it, that we all start out with the same base, but then it just grows into whatever. Ooh, pinks. That'll be pretty. I think that'll be pretty, Allison. And won't she love it? Won't she love it? So I think I'm going to do my jiggy jaggy. Where's my paintbrush? There we go. Everybody take a drink. Oh, my pleasure, Hetty. My absolute pleasure. And so go on the website and figure out what you want. No, she did. She created the most amazing banner that I can't wait to share using Aunt Florence. But then she also created a card using Auntie Sylvia. That's amazing. Wait till you see it. Wait till you see it. So beautiful. This is looking better, like more kind of how I was imagining it. Do you know what I mean? Do that jiggy jiggy blend. And that's just going to start to build that that dimension of your petals. Wet, tap, 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 tap. And then just jiggy jaggy, jiggy jaggy. That's just going to soften that edge and give you a really nice blend. And just continue to like pull that color. There we go. I love that. Jiggy jiggy, jiggy jiggy. I just don't think there's much, ooh. Well, we miss you too, Allison, that's for sure. Thank you, thank you, thank you for your kind words. That's so nice, thank you. That's so, so nice. But now I'm anxious to see like all the different versions of it, you know? That's the greatest, I think. How everybody else interprets it and what colors. Because don't we all love color? I think that's one thing we all have in common, right? So I'm gonna finish up this petal and then it's probably time to bid adieu. Little by little, slowly, slowly. I'm telling you, the slow build is the key, I think. I'm kind of liking how this has all these dots. So Michelle did something similar in one of her videos, in the Aunt Florence video. She kind of created these dots of lighter color, and it's fascinating because with her Copic, she did not use her colorless blender to create the dots. She used like a a really pale version of the color, and now I don't remember. But I'm wondering if I could do the same kind of thing with the end of my paintbrush and just doing dots like that. See what happens. If that, oh, that might create some cool visual interest. Remember, this is how we figure it out, right? We just experiment and play. And if this is cool, then you know I'll be doing it again if it turns out. Okay, so I'm gonna let that sit. Whoa! I'm gonna let that sit for a bit and kind of soak in and do its job, do its work, and then I'll tap it off with my paint cloth. Everybody take a drink. So I can hardly wait for you to all see. Do I, Beth? That's so funny. I am. I love the painty part. I like the card making part, like building it into a card to somebody, but the painty part is my favorite. It is. And it always has been. I can just lose myself in painting. Always have. Okay, so now let's take this paint cloth and tap it on top. See what we get. Oh! Look at that. Do you see those whites? Those white dots? That's exactly where I wanted to go. Now I'm digging it so much. It's subtle, but I see it. And that's so pretty. Oh my gosh. What am I going to do to it next? I don't know. I really like it because it's kind of almost bokeh. I'm loving it. Donna, you are a big winner today. So DM me your mailing address. And everybody else, from the bottom of my heart, thank you so much to all of you for making this one of the best years of my life. It was just tremendous, and I can hardly wait for the next year. And today is May Day. It's all about the flowers. It's all about the flowers. Oh my gosh, Aunt Murray, wait till I will send you pictures of my zinnias. There's no flowers yet, but I'm hoping it's a bumper crop. Because I have so many sprouts. So pretty. So I'm planning on having bouquets of my own flowers throughout the summer. We'll see if that really happens, but I adore you all. Thank you. I can't say thank you more profoundly. I really can't. And let's make the next year even better. And remember to watch for those, watch social media days, because something fun is coming. Talk to you soon. Bye.